Jerusalem. Shelley Shemtov's home became the command center of panic since her 21-year-old son Omar was kidnapped at a dance party on Saturday. Every room has been filled with friends and family trying to find something, anything, to give them hope. On Monday, more than 24 volunteers had laptops and phones in hand. They were listening to messages, working on social media, scouring the world for answers they couldn't get from official sources. No one contacted us. No one told us anything, Shemtov said, breaking into tears again. We need people to do their job. The scene is being recreated across the country as the families of more than 100 Israelis thought to be held captive in Gaza become increasingly desperate for information. In absence of a government response, they fear the most likely a major military operation that they fear could put their loved ones in line of fire. Shemtov's group created a WhatsApp channel with more than 500 family members watching and waiting in fear. Some families' worst fears have already been confirmed. Videos reviewed by The Washington Post on Monday showed evidence that at least 4 people in the town of Be'eri were killed shortly after being taken captive by Hamas. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Sunday made an overdue appointment to the vacant position of Commissioner on Prisoners and Missing Persons, who is responsible for establishing relationships with local and international negotiators. He named Reserve Brigadier General Gal Hirsch. Israel has a long and controversial history of hostage-taking, hostage exchanges and sometimes deadly hostage rescues. Previous governments negotiated and fought for hostages. In 1976, Israeli commandos raided an airport in Entebbe, Uganda, and freed more than 100 Israelis from Palestinian hijackers. In 2011, Netanyahu agreed to release 1,027 Hamas prisoners from Israeli prisons in exchange for Israeli soldier Gilad Shalit, who had been detained in Gaza for more than 5 years. But experts say none of the previous incidents can be compared to the mass abduction of children, grandparents and entire families. Many of these incidents are recorded on video and shared on social media. And they said none of the options the government could consider were likely to end without more bloodshed. We've never taken so many people and held them in hostile territory before, said Gershon Baskin, Israel's back-channel negotiator in the Shalit case. This is a new reality, and it's hard to gauge how society will react to it. Baskin said challenges include Hamas' ability to hide captives in the 140-square-mile densely populated region that includes extensive underground networks. Clashes between Israel and Hamas continued for a third day on October 9, with U.S. officials saying 9 Americans were killed in the violence. Hamas said the hostages were being held in tunnels and other secure locations. Ahmed Abdul Hadi, Hamas representative in Lebanon, denied reports that T.